Today we are going to see about the university wits and the biography of Christopher Marlowe. Now let's see who are these university wits and what is Christopher Marlowe's contribution to these university wits. These university wits are a group of young men. They called themselves as intelligence. That is the meaning of this word wit. They are associated with Oxford or Cambridge University. There they may have either studied or gathered a good name in these universities. So these students will be associated members of these universities. This group of young men will do translational works or they produce their own works for Elizabethan School of Drama. Though they are divided in according to their fame or the places of importance, but they have their own common themes or aspects, like we can see in their works. First, they have commonly the treatment of heroes. The heroic themes are the way of treating the protagonist. Second, they have commonly the way of describing or glorifying the heroines. Third common aspect of them is using nature commonly. They used the nature commonly among themselves. These four aspects connects and associates these all of them's works. Next, among these university wits, there are 6 to 7 members are there. The first we will see George Peele. Secondly, we can see Robert Greene. Third, Thomas Lodge. Fourth, Christopher Marlowe. Fifth, Thomas Nash. Sixth, Thomas Cade. Finally, we have Lilly. So there are 6 to 7 members are there. The last writer, that is Lilly, is an additional member. Some references we have Lilly that like 7 members are there, but some references we could find only 6 members. We could find Lilly because he brought comedies innovatively. He find out new methods of treating the comedies. So he is included in this group. This group of men, the two among this group of members, we can find two most important and significant writers are Christopher Marlowe and Thomas Kidd. Thomas Kidd generally introduced the kind of the name and the word revenge. He included the method of revenge in his works. Christopher Marlowe developed all his works into tragedies. So both of them were very important and significant writers. So as I have said, as we can see, the Christopher Marlowe is most and significant writer among these university wits. Now let's enter into the biography of Christopher Marlowe. So Christopher Marlowe's father's name is John Marlowe. His father, John Marlowe, was a shoemaker. So his father was a shoemaker. He was born in a middle class family. He was not born in a rich family. His mother name is Catherine. Christopher Marlowe had a nickname, another name called Kit Marlowe. Christopher Marlowe lived in Elizabethan era. We don't know exactly the date of birth of him, but we could find he was baptized in church on 26th February 1564. It is the same year we got our another legend called William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was born after the 2 months of his birth. That is Christopher Marlowe's birth. Christopher Marlowe was educated in King's School. He born in Canterbury. Canterbury is a famous place in England. He got his Bachelor of Arts from Cambridge University in the year of 1584. After some evidences says that after his Bachelor of Arts, he had been worked as a secret agent spy for the government, though we could not have enough evidence, but the council letters has the evidence says that he worked as a spy, so he could manage his family economically and he ran the family well. But he completed his MA, that is Master of Arts, in 1587. At the same time, he moved to London. He started his literary career. He started his literary profession. He succeeded as a dramatist. He took writing as his full-time job. He had a setback in his later life, that is, he died suddenly on 13th May 1593. Some record shows that he died of a cardiac arrest, but some record shows that he had to be arrested, but someone killed him, like he was killed by someone. So we don't have good evidence for his death. So his very little lifespan comes around between 1564 to 1594. He lived only a year of span of 29 years. Still, his death is a mysterious one. Now let's see about his successful literary career. In his lifespan of Christopher Marlowe, he has produced lots of variety of best dramas in his life. His works are considered to be a perfect presentation works. So these works had a great influence on many writers, especially Shakespeare was influenced by him. So therefore, he is called as the father of English tragedy drama. Okay, he is called as the father of English tragedy drama. So he was the master of tragedy. So he is also called morning star of English tragedy drama. We know that morning refers to some beginning, a new beginning or new rise of English drama. So he produced a tragic drama. And he is also called writer of English verse. Its words are like poetic. He used blank verse very well in his. Though he was not introduced the blank verse, he used the blank verse very well in his works. So he is called as the writer of English verse. So Ben Jonson coined a phrase for him, that is Marlowe's mighty line. His tragedy works are read by William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare himself noted that he had been influenced by Christopher Marlowe, so he learnt lots of things from him. So now let's see the works that are done by Christopher Marlowe. First, let's see his plays. He has written 6 plays within a small span of life, a small span of time, in between the years of 1587 to 1593. So he has written 6 plays within the years of 5 to 6 years. The first play of Christopher Marlowe is Tragedy of Dido, the Queen of Carthage, is the first play. Secondly, we have the Tamburlaine, the Great. The next we have Jew of Malta, another greatest drama of the age, or the greatest tragedy. It's nothing but Dr. Faustus. Fifth, we have Edward II. Final play, that is called a Massacre at Paris. It is an unfinished work done by Christopher Marlowe. He wrote it in 1593. That was the last year of his life. A man called George finally finished this and he published it. Though Christopher Marlowe got a great success in dramas, he wrote poems also. Most of them, the poems are translated from Ovid's and Elizabethan drama for the Elizabethan drama. His own poems are The Passionate Shepherds to His Love, is the first poem. The second we have Hero and Leander. It is an unfinished poem of Christopher Marlowe. Our famous writer William Shakespeare also took many quotes from this poem Hero and Leander and he used in his works. Now let's look some questions. The first question is Christopher Marlowe lived in dash era. He lived in Elizabethan era. Which place Christopher Marlowe was born? He was born in Canterbury. What was the major genre of Christopher Marlowe's dramas? It is tragedy. Where did Christopher Marlowe completed his Bachelor of Arts? He completed his Bachelor of Arts in Cambridge University. Who was the great legend writer influenced by Christopher Marlowe? It is the legend William Shakespeare. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.